redshirted in 2014, so you have the rare distinction to possibly go 5-0 against South Carolina. Being a South Carolina guy, what would mean more to you doing that or having the opportunity to go 12-0 twice?
I say 12-0. It's just another game, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong; it's definitely a pride thing with South Carolina, and I definitely want to go 5-0, but 12-0 is special, and that's just kind of how we're looking at it. The next game on the schedule, and we'll be ready.
Kendall, your defense only allowed 2 touchdowns in the first half. Anything you can do? Brent having a great year with the initial game plan, because oftentimes it's more of an adjustment.
Right. I think it's just both. We played really clean this year, and we've also been able to, if our offense is doing something we weren't prepared for, we go back to the sideline and we kind of just draw it up on the chalkboard and just figure out the adjustments we need to make. But I think it just speaks to the level of commitment we have on our defense with the leadership and guys just watching a lot of film, being ready to play, and the hard work is paying off. So we're proud to be putting up the numbers we're putting up, and we just want to finish strong.
South Carolina with Bentley, they haven't scored in the first half.
Yeah, so
What's worked against them the past 2 years?
that's just Coach V having a good game plan, and we just going out and executing it, and we've been able to just kind of recognize some formations and play fast, play confident, and it's just went our way the last 2 years, and it's our job to make sure it happens for a third straight year.
Those guys in South Carolina like to use a lot of crossing routes in their passing game, the tight ends across, and even the wide receivers in behind the safeties and linebackers. What have you seen on film so far watching them, and have you noticed that as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think their offense has been pretty efficient, especially the last 4 games. Bentley's doing a great job of getting the ball out of his hands, and the receivers aren't dropping as many passes as they did earlier in the season. And a lot of different route combinations, a lot of ways to get Edwards the ball, get Deebo Samuels the ball, and they have a talented group on the offensive side, so they did a good job.
Does Bentley compare at all to any of the quarterbacks you've faced this season? Does he have any similarities a lot to any of those guys?
I'm not really sure. He's a good quarterback, makes all the throws, very competitive, and does a good job leading those guys, so he's a good talent.
As you go through this rivalry, would you say with all the emotions that this game presents, it's easier to deal with that the more you play it, or is it harder because you get more invested?
I think you get more vested, but we're definitely. I mean, we're excited to play South Carolina, and we know it's a lot of mistake, but it's just the next game on the schedule for a lot of these guys. I don't know. It's just the next game on the schedule, and we just have big dreams this season. So we just want to handle our business and do it in a way that all the fans will be proud of. You know, we definitely want to play a really great game. We definitely want to play cleaner than we did last week, and I think we'll do that. But not looking ahead, but we're just trying to take care of business and just keep moving forward.
Do you remember what it looked like, or remember what it was like 5 years ago, going into this week, and how you guys were trying to end the streak, and now it's flipped? Do you recall that?
I definitely do. You could just tell guys were just sick of it. They were like absolutely sick of it. I just remember, I was still a young guy, but I just remember like all the older guys like Stephon, those guys. I mean, it was just so personal, and it's still personal, but you could just tell they didn't want to have that on their record of never beating South Carolina, and you could see that, and was able to beat the streak that year and finally get back on course, and we haven't looked back since.
Kendall, you had the curtain call on senior night the other night, run down the other one individually, but I think this will be even more emotional for you, run down the last time.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely hit a little harder just knowing it's the last game in Death Valley, and it's been an awesome experience, and it's just crazy just thinking about it. Like, dang, this is the last game in Death Valley. I think it'll definitely hit harder for a lot of the seniors, and I don't know, we just want to have fun and just make sure we go out the right way.
Was where you grew up in your high school, was it pretty much a 50-50 mix from both sides of the fan base? Was it more heavy Gamecocks, more heavy Clemson?
It might have been a little heavier Clemson, but it was close to 50-50. Yeah, you had a lot of guys that were Carolina, you had a lot of guys that was Clemson. So you was one way or the other where I was from.
Do you hear from a lot of people this week leading into the game where they realize that you've got a lot of work to do, you're busy, or do you hear from a lot of old schoolmates and things like that?
Nah, probably like 2 years ago, my first year starting, I definitely heard a lot more. Now it's just kind of routine. It's just the next game on the schedule. But you definitely just hear from some guys. Some guys talking smack. Most guys don't talk smack really no more because for whatever reason, I'm not really sure. But you definitely hear from some guys I went to high school with just reaching out, wishing me luck. Just, having somebody that they grew up with playing in this rivalry is always cool, I guess, for them to see, and so they always reach out to me.
Growing up in South Carolina, do you know many players on their team, guys that you played against in high school, or maybe teammates at BHB?
I know a few guys. I definitely know Debo. I played with him in the Shrine Bowl, and he actually ended my high school career. Third round of the playoffs my senior year, we played his team, and they came out on top. And I know a few other guys I played in the Shrine Bowl with, but mainly Debo and Casey Crosby. I played with him in the Shrine Bowl as well. So those two guys.
Some of the younger guys that are playing freshmen this might be their first game against South Carolina, Xavier Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, has a lot of riding on it. Do you have to kind of temper their emotions at all, or what have you seen from him this week?
He's so chill, so not really. I mean, not really. People know it's serious, and but it's just you can't go about it any different than any other game. You can't practice any different or decide, I want to practice so much harder this week. Or it's just the same. You got to take care of your business, prepare the same way, and then when you hit the field, it's a lot of emotions, but emotions don't win ball games either. So you kind of just store it in the back of your mind, and the hate is deep in your heart, but it's not going to affect the way you. I mean, it's not like the emotions are going to make you play some like different or like anything like that. So just kind of keeping everybody's emotions in check and realizing this is the next game. Let's just handle our business. Yeah.
Rico Dowdell's been hurt, but I'm sure y'all are expecting to see him on Saturday.
Mhm.
What kind of a back is he? And then that freshman also had a pretty good debut on
Yeah.
Saturday.
They're all of them kind of are just like really quick-feeted guys. Not really scat bats, but kind of in a way. Rico, he's a bigger body and he's a talented. But all the backs really they've had good film, and you can see where they all can handle the load. So we'll see who we get, but they all pretty talented.
What do you think of Debo as a player?
He's great. Yeah, he's talented. Yeah, he's special talent, explosive, strong. He can do it all kind of ways, and yeah, he's a beast for sure.
Over the last 4 years of winning the rivalry, going back home, have you dealt with any family members of Gamecock fans or friends or
Yeah.
friends and family, anybody that kind of gave you the
Not really. You and my family, you probably a Clemson fan. You probably converted over, or my mom wouldn't speak to you maybe. So I don't know. Like, I mean, it's some guys that like they'll throw a little quick joke, but pretty much everybody's like supporting me. So it's not really that serious with my family. Everybody's kind of rooting for us, and most people they like being on the winning side, and that's where we're at right now. So they kind of converted over. So
So you did have family members that needed conversion?
they did need some conversion, but it was quick. My mom was a powerful woman, so yeah, she wasn't gonna be taking you talking smack to her baby. Not many fans. Like it wasn't really many people in my family that was like Carolina fans. There's a few of them, and they still are, but they definitely like root for me. They don't really talk junk because they kind of they know.
From your perspective, how exactly did Clemson turn the tables on this rivalry?
Just leadership. Just believing in the plan that Coach Sweeney has set before us, believing in the plan Coach V sets before us, and doing things the right way, recruiting the right guys, and just sticking to the plan, believing. And, eventually you'll get back right. And, for that stretch, I mean, South Carolina has some really good teams, and I don't know why. Like I remember those games, Clemson would be turning the ball over, just not playing as clean. And I think a lot of that was kind of like the emotions getting in the way. And now I kind of, it's still a big pride thing, but we try to, calm the emotions and just remind ourselves we got to play clean football, and that's what wins games. Emotion doesn't win games, and I think for a while they was just caught up in the emotion of it. So for us, it's just handling our business, being mature about it, and we've been able to do good so far.
What would it mean being the first group to win 5 years in a row in 78 years?
Yeah, it'd be awesome. We definitely talked about it, and this senior class, we just want to leave a legacy, and that's just adding on to it. Just, I guess, another record that we could break. So, yeah, we're definitely reaching for it, and that'd be exciting to reach that.
Are y'all running down the hill together as a group, as a class? Saturday?
No, I think we just as a team, regular, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You were here obviously the year before the playoff run started. Has the emotions and all that surrounds the rivalry kind of maybe taken a little bit of a back seat now, because you guys have so much bigger things to play for with the national championship picture? It seems like it's not all about we got to beat our rival now. It's about let's stay undefeated, get to the national championship.
We still got to beat our rival. If we don't win that game, we'll definitely be reminded of it, and they'll haunt us. So we got to handle our business. We respect South Carolina, and yeah, that's first and foremost. Definitely, that's first and foremost. But we also realize that we got bigger goals as well. So along with beating South Carolina, we want to do other things. So I think they all just take their place, but we're just, for right now in this week, we understand how big of a game it is, and it's a pride thing, and it goes back to since Clemson started. So we definitely like acknowledge it, and we're not overlooking it like, oh, we got bigger things to do. We're not feeling ourselves in that way. We got to handle our business, and then after that, we'll look forward to what's next on this road.
Kendall, you saw that 2014 defense that was #1 in the country.
Yep.
You guys right now, you're #1 in scoring defense, #1 in yards per play, #2 in total defense on and on. How much pride do you take about in taking that? Do you talk about, maybe you could be even better than that 2014?
Yeah, it makes me smile thinking about it because I was here for that and seeing how great they were. And we haven't really talked about it much because we've still got a lot of games to play. But it's definitely in the back of our minds, and we're just proud of the way we're playing. And we know we're going to face some great opponents ahead of us, and this week as well, a great offense. So we're just trying to take it week by week and not get ahead of ourselves. But it's something I look at, and because those guys on that team have so much respect for me because it's my first time seeing what it takes to be a great defense and seeing how they worked. And we're not there yet, but we're shooting for it, and we're just trying to week by week, be great.
Did you ever feel underappreciated or maybe even disrespected when you guys decided to come back, but all the talk, 95% of it was centered around the 3 defensive linemen? And it seems like, you had a decision to make. You had a great season, a great career. It seems like you almost kind of got lost in the shuffle, and people forgot that they could have lost you, but you also decided to come back.
No, not really. I'm a even kill guy anyway, and I'm not big on attention. And those guys definitely earned whatever the attention they got. So for me, it wasn't about getting some shower of love because I was coming back. I just made the decision for myself and my family, and